So, my boss asked me to cover this morning because dude had a death in the family. Which is true. But the shift he wanted me to cover was next week. And that is why when I pulled cards, I kept on getting no's. I kept on getting like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I was like, why? Like, why? Because I wanted to help. I wanted to help. But you know, it's one of those moments where like Spirit tells you don't do it and you feel like I have to. You know, I felt like I had to, not morally, not because like I wanted the money, but because I genuinely couldn't see a reason why I shouldn't help this guy. And I should have listened. If I'd said no, I would have gotten to sleep. Like a lot more. But you know, everything happens for a reason. And I have to believe that. And I said that in the last video, that I have to believe that your heart being in the right place counts for something. So dude showed up and I got to talk to him a little bit about that loss. And I probably will end up covering for him, but I think we learned a valuable lesson about listening when Spirit says something. Take them seriously. They're trying to help you. Even when you can't see it. When you can't understand why they're saying what they're saying or doing what they're doing. Hold on. I don't know if this is working or not, but at the end of the day, crystallize. At the end of the day, they're trying to help you. And if they say not to do something, there's a good reason why. And listening to that might be the test. What we lost today for not listening was some sleep. On a day that we could have used it. Blue Butterfly. I start my personal training today. I'm coming back at 9. And it begins. Everything's aligning for us. Everything is working out for us. And we're being guided to remember that wish fulfillment. I'm getting a lot of horse energy right now. It's about to be the year of the horse, or is it the year of the horse? One sec. It is the year of the horse. And I accidentally cut off Crystallize, but maybe that was for a reason too. There was some weird glitch that happened when I connected to the Bluetooth in the car that made Crystallize play when it should not have been able to. The year of the horse. Chariot energy, night energy. From what I remember, it symbolizes cheerfulness, a certain kind of power. I was born in the year of the horse, 1990. A return to quintessence, essence. There's a, I'm hearing azure, like the color, uniqueness to your soul energy. What once was purple now is blue. Part of your transformation. Something old into something new. You're variable. And you gained this ability to transform had this transformational ability, this, like a chameleon or a shapeshifter from birth. But it developed because of your trauma. And then you learned how to use it in an intentional, positive way. Embodiment. That shape-shifting ability is how you embody specific energetic archetypes to use that power at will. As was divinely ordained, divinely orchestrated, as was always meant to be. A nod to what we were talking about earlier. The message I received from Spirit was that how he felt about you was song number 5. Feel free to open your Pandora or whatever you use and skip 1, 2, 3, 4, land on 5. And that song will represent how he feels about you. But mine was, I think it was Hosier. I forget what the song was actually called, but it was parentheses, The Flood. And at first I didn't quite know what to make of that, so I took the lyrics and I plugged them into ChatGPT. And it talked about how if somebody's associated you with that song, it's about profound change. Almost a loss, but intense change and power. You move through them like a flood. Crash of energy. I guess it goes both ways. As it should. And I'm being guided not to describe his specific responses right now because of eyes. People might recognize who you're talking about. But the shy guy energy won't persist because you see the truth as plainly as they do. And the innocence of joy. Will always break through the fog. You're being guided to have fun. How funny. The fog. I don't read reversals, but that's very appropriate. Upside down or not. I was guided to talk to somebody else who reached out to me about the pendulum of manifestation and how the more intensity you put into something, the further it will swing away. And when you release it gently, it comes back gently. And after a shorter amount of time, etc. Overall, less intensity, easier release, easier receiving.